9:30 on a Friday can mean only one thing. It's time to do your weekly Oddsmakers.
Let's go. Come on.
All right, let's pick all your games for the weekend against the Las Vegas spread. Week 11 in the NFL, week 12 of the college football season. From the great live from Studio 6B audience, Steve from South Dakota joins us. Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing good, guys. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Welcome on in. Here we go. 4 picks each. We'll start with Slick in college football. Slickster, where are you going for game number 1?
We're going to Georgia, Big D. We're going to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium. And we got Arch Manning, last 2 wins, big ones against Mississippi State and Vandy, 346 and 325 yards passing, respectively. Seems like he's got his groove. And this is a rematch of the SEC championship last year where the Dogs prevailed. And I think Gunnar Stockton will outgun Arch Manning. He'll be looking for Dr. Scholes at the end of this game. I really like Georgia laying the 6.5 over Texas tomorrow night. That's number 5, looking to move up. And I think they win that one, Big D. Give me Georgia 6.5.
All right, Georgia minus 6.5 as they welcome in number 10, Texas, Saturday night, 7:30. That's game number 1 for Slick. Aaron, where are you going game number 1?
Game number 1 for me, I'm going back to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I love picking Alabama. I'm going to take them over Oklahoma. I believe the line is -6. They're playing really well. They're very strong at home. They've won every game by double digits. Their defense has been rock solid at home, too. They haven't let anyone pass 20 points on their home turf. And their offense is ranked 3rd in the nation on third down conversion rates. So I think they're going to get Oklahoma's defense pretty tired, and I don't think they're going to be able to keep up.
All right, Alabama -6 at home over Oklahoma. Both teams offensively pretty square, so that'll be an interesting game. That could be a tight one.
Yeah.
Alabama -6 for Aaron's game number 1. Steve, where are you going game number 1?
I'm starting out in the Big Ten, Wisconsin at Indiana. Indiana snuck by the skin of their teeth last week. I think they're going to make sure that doesn't happen again, and they are going to roll over the Wisconsin Badgers. I'm going to lay down the 28.5.
Whoa, 28.5, laying some chalk with Indiana.
That's a whole school's worth of chalk.
Coming in hot.
One of the great catches I've ever seen last week from Indiana. We talked about that catch. Wisconsin coming in at only 3-6, and you would suspect Indiana could lay a whooping on them. 28.5. That's a big number. All right, there you go. Game number 1. Game number 2, Slickster, where are we going?
9:30 in the morning, Big D. I'm going to the European China. That would be Madrid, Spain. Here we go. We are the M's will have it, as in Miami. I think Miami takes on Washington and wins that game. I'm going to lay 2.5. I had a big win last week over the Bills. I think they're kind of getting their groove back a little bit. Washington, a lot of injuries. Jaden Daniels will miss his 5th game, and backup Marcus Mariota is not going to get it done. I think that double M is not going to come through, and I really like that. So let's go with the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to go with the fish, Big D, to take the Commanders down. Hook, line, and sinker.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Slick and Frank the Tank will be on the same page there, pulling for the Dolphins to cover 2.5. I don't know about that one, but we'll see. All right. Game number 2. Aaron, where are you going?
I'm just going to get this over with since you're going to make fun of me anyway. I'm going to take Kansas City over Denver -4 on the road. I like the Chiefs to cover here. I think they're going to bounce back after their loss. Shut up. After their loss to Buffalo before the bye. That's enough. Just by record alone, though, Denver looks like they're the better team, but they haven't really been playing well in 4 of their last 5. They could have easily lost any one of those 4. The Chiefs look good on both sides of the ball, and I don't think Denver's going to be able to keep on pace. You can't win every game by coming back leaps and bounds in the 4th quarter. I think the winning stops here.
All right, so Kansas City over Denver for Aaron. I just asked your dad if he wants to go to the game. He said, yeah, he's got a big Giants jersey he wants to wear and go with you. So
that's okay. He could do that.
Okay. All right, Kansas City over Denver for Aaron, game number 2. Steve, where are you going game number 2?
I'm with Aaron. I got Oklahoma at Alabama. I'm taking Alabama, laying the 6.5. Damon, you've been a little rough on Coach DeBoer early in the year.
Ooh.
He's a South Dakota kid. We like rooting for South Dakota. And Oklahoma had to go at Tennessee last week, and now they're on the road again at Alabama. And so I'm going to lay the 6.5 and take the Tide.
All right, he has maybe eat my words since the early season. They've looked a lot better, obviously. So. All right, Alabama for Steve is game number 2. Game number 3, Slick, where are you going?
Going to Everbank Stadium, Big D, Jacksonville, Florida. And you know what about West Coast teams? When they travel to the East Coast and play those 1 o'clock games, you know what they do? They do damn good. And I really like the Chargers. They're laying 2.5 over Jacksonville. Again, obviously the Jaguars, they lost Travis Hunter for the year. They're a number 1 pick, as well as obviously Trevor Lawrence is not having a good year at all. He's been banged up quite a bit. I really like Justin Herbert. He's coming in strong. They had a big win over Pittsburgh last Sunday night. And I'm going to take the Chargers, only laying 2.5 on the road. I think they'll prevail and win that game. Jacksonville obviously coming off a debacle where they gave up 19 points in the fourth quarter to lose to Houston last week. So coming off those wins and losses, yeah, give me the Jaguars, Big D. Give me the Chargers laying the 2.5 over the Jags.
All right, Chargers minus 2.5 over Jacksonville. Game number 3 for Slick. Aaron's going to Los Angeles for her game number 3. What do you got in this game, Aaron?
Yes, I am. It kind of breaks my heart to go against LA here. I'm actually going to take the Seahawks plus 3.5.
Oh.
Seattle's undefeated on the road and against the spread. They ripped apart Arizona last week, and the Rams did play well against San Francisco, very well. So this is a really tough one for me. I really am just praying that Sam Darnold does not see ghosts on that field on Sunday like we know him to do sometimes. But he's been playing very well, so I think even if they don't win, they're going to cover. They're going to keep it close.
All right, Seattle plus the 3 over LA for Aaron in game number 3. Steve, where are you going for game number 3?
I'm on to the NFL. Damon, I've heard you talk about these games where the line just screams for you to bet one team. In that, I'm with Aaron on this. The Chiefs at the Broncos. The Chiefs are 1-3 on the road. Denver is 5-0 at home. This game should be Broncos by 3 or 4. It's not. The Chiefs are getting 3.5. The Chiefs are giving 3.5. And so this game screams for you to bet Denver. I'm going to take the Chiefs.
I love it.
I love Steve's thinking.
It absolutely does scream. The road team at 5-4 going to Denver 8-2. And the road team is laying 4 in this game with a total of 45. Say hello to Kansas City in that game. I'm with you all the way there. All right, there you go. Game number 4.
So you're with Steve, but not me.
I'm with Steve, -4, yeah, since Kansas City. Well, Steve actually, is picking the game. He's not going to, wear a Giants, he's not a phony fan like you tried to be. That's all. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Ouch.
I'll remember
Well,
that.
Aaron picked the Jets last night, but that's not her team anymore, right?
Yeah, she couldn't,
Oh,
exactly.
okay. Hold on a
Exactly.
second there, Slick.
Doesn't even have a
No Jets paraphernalia from you last night at all. And maybe the biggest game they had.
Well,
That's
you
right.
made fun of me on Monday for wearing it after they won a game, so I felt like I couldn't wear it again, and you still made fun of me anyway. I'm just not going to win.
That's a good point. All right,
Yeah.
game 4.
Thank you very much.
Where are we going?
I'm going to check my insurance and go to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. We love State Farm Stadium. That's where they had the Charlie Kirk tribute, one of the greatest events in Patriot history. That was a great day. But I think the 49ers are going to mow right in there, and they're going to take on the Arizona Cardinals. They're laying 2.5 to Niners on the road. I expect this to be a close game, possibly by a field goal. But the Niners expect to get their quarterback back, Brock Purdy, and he's going to return. Christian McCaffrey, I think he gets on track. He's healthy. He's one of the best in the game to do it. Great running back for the Niners. And, I just don't see it. Wide receiver Marvin Harrison is out. He had to have some surgery earlier in the week. They're going to miss him on Arizona. And I really like the Niners to roll on this one, Big D. The Niners always lose when I pick them, but I'm hoping that I get this one right. So laying 2.5, Big D.
All right, very good. Aaron, game number 4. Where are you going?
Last game for me, I'm going to take the Lions plus 2.5 on the road over Philly. Detroit looked great last week, had no issues giving the Commanders a beatdown, 546 yards, 30 first downs, 226 rushing yards. The list goes on. Their offense has been explosive. Dan Campbell's doing the play calling now, and you can tell a difference on that field. The Eagles are returning home on somewhat of a quick turnaround. Not too sure how they'll go against the Lions team that seems to have found their rhythm. I'm going to go with the points here. I think it's going to be an upset.
All right, Detroit plus the points over Philly. Game number 4 for Aaron. Steve, wrap it up. Where are you going for game number 4?
All right, unfortunately, a lot of us in this area are Viking fans, and unfortunately, I'm one of them as well. They are at home against the Bears in an NFC North matchup. A little bit more than my heart, though. The Vikings have played good, then played bad, played good, played bad. Last week, they stunk it up, so I think they're going to keep that streak going, and they're going to play good this week, and they're going to cover I got it at 2.5 at home against the Bears.
All right, Minnesota minus 2.5 over Chicago. A big NFC North matchup there for Steve. All right, there it is, your Week 11 odds makers on a Friday night.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Steve. Steve from South Dakota joining us from the live from Studio 6B audience.